He says, peace, peace be still. Lives his hands. Peace be still. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to get back to what I call Friday fundamentals. Fundamentals. Just a few minutes of your time just to share with you fundamentals of the faith, fundamentals that we find in Scripture. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and we're thankful that we can share some thoughts with you about our faith in Jesus Christ. I thought I would start with the first book of the Bible for this first Friday fundamental, the book of Genesis. And I just want you to be thinking about um, three words: trust and obey. Trust and obey. When you read the first three chapters of the book of Genesis, you're going to find that the great God that we serve created the world, and on the sixth day, he created man. And you know the biblical record that he took the dust of the ground, he shaped it, formed it, and then breathed into man's nostril the breath of life, and man became a living soul. If you keep reading chapter 2, you find that God put that first man to sleep, opened up his side, took a rib, and made a woman. When first man, Adam, woke up, he said, this is bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman because she was taken out of man. We know that God put the first man and the first woman in the garden, and they had dominion, they had rule. And God gave a command that everything was at Adam's disposal, except one thing: that tree that stood in the midst of the garden. And God said to Adam, don't eat of that tree, because the day that you eat of that tree, you shall surely die. Trust and obey. Adam, trust God and obey God. Adam, everything is here. Everything is at your disposal. You have dominion over everything. Everything is going to rule under you. But Adam, trust and obey. Just stay away from that tree that's in the midst of the garden. If you keep reading the biblical record in chapter 3 of Genesis, the serpent came and deceived the woman, and she influenced her husband, and they both ate of that tree that God said not to eat of. They stopped trusting God. Instead, they trusted the serpent. When they stopped trusting God, it led to disobedience. And Adam had to sweat when he worked. Eve would suffer pain in childbearing. But the good God of heaven had a plan. He had a predetermined plan. Even before he laid the foundation of the world, through the seed of a woman, humanity could be saved. Thank God for Jesus Christ. But I want you to be thinking, and if this can just stay on your mind for this weekend, or maybe perhaps until the next time that we talk. When it comes to serving God, he wants us to trust him and to obey. Don't listen to third parties. Oh, I wish I had more time to talk about that. Don't be influenced by someone you love. Trust God and obey. We used to sing that song. It might be in the old red books. Trust and obey, for there is no other way to be happy in Jesus but to trust and obey. I cannot overemphasize how important it is for those who love the Lord to trust him. I cannot overemphasize how important it is not only to trust, but to obey. God has our best interests at heart, and He wants us to be saved. So let's just trust and obey. That's the Friday fundamental for this week. Trust God and obey. May God bless you. May He bless you.